Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Krale and I personally want to thank you for tuning in to today's news video. Now I know that it's been a really long time since I've uploaded any video on this channel, and that had to do with personal reasons. Now there are some things that I want to talk about in this video, and mainly it's going to be like an update video monthly on the channel. So it's, for me, it's kind of like a reflection. Every single month I'll be uploading one of these videos where we talk about the changes on the channel, the changes in my life, anything that I want to discuss with you guys. And of course, if we get any comments in there, we can maybe have some conversation left and right and do some Q&A. So the reason that I haven't streamed or haven't done any YouTube on this channel specifically for a while were to do with a couple of reasons. And a few of those were because I was incredibly busy, still am, with my busy life, personal life as well. As you guys know, or maybe some of you do, I have started a new job since November last year at Dentsu. Dentsu is a global advertisement company, and I've been working there now for approximately 6 months in Amsterdam. If you didn't know, I'm from the Netherlands, so now you know at least where I'm from. But due to a lot of changes there, I basically cover 2 locations, which is Amsterdam and Rotterdam in the Netherlands. And I also have 1 day to work from home, which to me is an advantage, because if I have like a quiet day or not a busy day, it gives me time to do, you know, work on the channel or work on my other gaming channel. If you guys didn't know, I have 2 channels, which is this one, and I've got another gaming channel, which I will link above. You can find it also in the description. But due to my personal life, there were a lot of ups and downs I've been going through sometimes, and it's not the first video that I've actually talked about some things that happened in my life, but I find it very important, and I like to share things that I sometimes can't share with people in my life, or sometimes that I feel like I want to share with you guys because you guys are important to me. But one of the reasons was that I started at a new company in November, and a lot of things happened. Like, we were supposed to set 5 goals this year, and I still have those 5 goals to basically, you know, they're kind of like you decide your 5 smart goals that you want to achieve this year, which is, you know, you maybe want to get a full-time contract, you maybe want to work on getting like a certificate or a training, or implement something that could be, you know, a business growth potential thing. So I've got about, you know, we had to choose 5 specifically, and eventually now I'm on a list with 10 of them, which is 5 too many. But people reached out to me, they asked like, hey, you know, we really want to make this stuff work. And, you know, when one person reaches out to you, multiple people start reaching out to you, and then, you know, from 5 I went up to 10. So I'm, you know, very busy lately. And for me, that is definitely not a bad thing. I'm a busy guy myself. I love building things, whether that's social media, a YouTube channel, you know, a community, or even a business. You know, I'm someone who loves, you know, building things and working on new stuff. But I really started neglecting the fact that, you know, I still had this channel up, and it had still, and I mean, it had, and it still has a lot of growth potential. Because a lot of videos are still being watched, especially, you know, the series about the Leap Motion have been doing tremendously well, which to me still is very funny. Of course, this channel is very dear to me. I started this channel a long time ago, approximately 3-4 years. I don't even remember how long it has been. But I've always been on the side where, you know, uploading videos was on and off. I wasn't always consistent, and I always told myself, you know, I'm going to build a plan. I'm going to record Monday, or I'm going to record videos on Tuesday and Thursday, and then live stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and occasionally in the weekends. That's what I've always gone by. Due to, you know, my work, I had a lot of time less to do YouTube and Twitch streaming and all that other stuff, where now I came to the conclusion that it is still something that I want to do, because it is very dear to me. It's my personal channel. Not only officialkrale, but also my Rubino gaming channel is also a channel that I work on a lot. And I noticed that recording games, like Let's Play content, is a lot more easier for me than doing research on, you know, finding videos to do on officialkrale, because here we do a lot about tech reviews, the newest gear. We talk about streaming tips, the way to grow on social media, and you know, it takes a lot of time to reflect on other videos, to understand what did I do right, what did I do wrong, to do research on, you know, topics for videos. And it's not that I don't want to do it. It's something I dearly love to do, and I still do. It's just that it takes a lot of time to research stuff for videos, to record the videos, and then to edit the videos. because editing in Let's Play videos, there's like a lot less editing going into that than recording a video like this. And I'm not saying it's a big hassle to make 1 or 2 videos a week, definitely not, but you know, the way things are for me currently is that I work Monday till Friday from morning till late. Then I often go to the gym with friends, and I still have to, you know, get groceries, make dinner, and then at least it's maybe like 8 p.m. my time. And if I would then also do YouTube, which to be honest, I should, but you know, sometimes you also, when you get older, I'm 24 now, I'm not saying I'm incredibly old, but you know, you really dearly want to have some free time, you know, kind of relax, settle down. And I'm not saying that I need that every single day. But as I'm a very busy guy lately, it's definitely something I've been enjoying a lot. And I do miss recording videos for YouTube. It's something I've always loved doing and I still love doing. So I made a list of things that I wanted to go over and to also give an update to you guys, because I find it important that we keep this, you know, this YouTube channel going. I really hope that one day I could transition this into a full-time thing, because again, it's something that's dear to me. It's something that I have seen myself grow in, from starting from scratch to, you know, having companies reach out for business ideas and reaching out to other collaboration partners. And it was an amazing journey, and I really want to get back into it because it's something I still seriously love doing. So the way that I want to change things is I first want to update the channel with recording 2 to 3 hopefully videos a week, which is going to be approximately 10 to 12 videos a month. The reason being is because I want to keep it consistent, and the moment I build like a schedule, it's going to help me also figure out like, okay, you know, I am going to do some time management from this time till this time I'm working. I maybe, you know, take 1 hour to the gym. I could even prep some food beforehand, or I can, you know, do it after the gym and then record a video. Because if you really want something in life, whether that's a relationship, a friendship, a business, whatever it might be, it requires dedication. It requires hard work. It requires, you know, the mentality to build things. And for me, I know that I have this inside me. I know that I can do it, but I have to push myself as well to make sure that I actually do it. And sometimes, you know, you have those days where you lack a bit of motivation, but I've really been trying to work things out. And so that's one thing, like one of the things that happened. Like, I've got a very busy life with my current work. For the other reasons that, you know, I've done streaming a lot lately, and I still do till this day. Streaming is something that I want to do on the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In terms of recording videos, that would be on like Monday, Wednesday, Friday would be the streaming days. So it's, you know, 3 days a week I'll be streaming on Twitch. You can find the channel down below in the description. And then on YouTube, I'll be recording videos on Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm doing like a kind of like a sync between doing streaming for 3 days and recording videos for 2 days. And one of the things that I've always been gone by is that, you know, the way to grow on Twitch is to build yourself, like diversify your content on several platforms. Grab your live, like grab the audience from Twitch and Instagram and TikTok or whatever social media platform you're using. Grab your audience and then put that over to like Twitch, because a lot of what you see is that people, you know, they'll go on Twitch and they'll start live streaming, and the issue that you're going to face is that 99% of the people are exactly doing what you're doing. And I'm not here to disencourage people who are trying to make it on Twitch or to even do Twitch. It's just that if you really want to make an easier growth and an easier way of really making it up to the, you know, the top 10%, is to create content outside of Twitch. You know, build videos on TikTok, build videos on Instagram, go live on Instagram, go live on TikTok, or any other platform that can give you potential. Use it to your advantage, grab the audience from there, and then tell them like, hey, I'm live on Twitch by XYZ date and time. This is my schedule, and people will then join over. That's the best way to grow on Twitch. That's like one of the things that I want to do on the channel, is like streaming 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then uploading content on Tuesday and Thursday, and occasionally weekends might differ. So those were a lot of ups to the channel and, well, my personal life. One of the lesser things that happened in my life was that some of you guys maybe knew this, some of you guys maybe didn't. So when I started this channel, I was together with Nikki, which was not my ex-girlfriend, but the one before. And we have been together for about 10, 11 months. And eventually we broke up due to some reasons. I'm not going to like deep dive into what happened. But we broke up, and it was a very sad thing because we really were able to get along really well. And we had so much in common. So of course I still, you know, sometimes have those moments where I'm like, it's sad to see something like that happen, but you know, things like that happen in life and you have to accept things as they are. Not a lot, like a few months later at least, I was working on myself, you know, focusing on my job and doing my own stuff in my new apartment that I've been living in for 6 months. If you guys didn't know, by the way, everything in my apartment right now is settled. I'll definitely make a video on, you know, a room tour or apartment tour, and also show you a bit of my studio. I believe there's already a picture on my Instagram where you can see, you know, how my studio currently looks like. But yeah, so I've got a new job since November last year, which is 6 months now. I've got this apartment since November last year, which is 6 months that I've been living here. And I also met my ex-girlfriend currently at November as well. So I had a lot of things in November, which was a new apartment, a new job, and I had a girlfriend at the time for 6 months. So we were only together for 6 months, and for some people, you know, that might not be a long time. For some people that might be a long time. Regardless whether it's long or not, you know, we were happy for about 6 months, and then we broke up. And, you know, again, it was an unfortunate, sad thing to go through because, you know, we, again, had a lot of things in common. We really liked doing things together. But, you know, like, things like that happen in life. You know, you can't force someone to stay or be in a relationship. And if things don't work out the way you want them to be, then you have to either talk to that person, or to, you know, basically see where are things going wrong and do we want to work on this, or do we decide to quit it off and like everybody goes their separate ways. So, you know, we eventually looked into it, and we decided to part ways. Currently we also don't really talk anymore. We're not like friends or anything. So it's a sad thing to, you know, see your partner in that sense to go. But that doesn't keep me from, you know, doing my things in life and achieving my goals, because those are also really important. Apart from that, guys, I am really doing well. You know, I've got a lot of friends backing me up. I've had a lot of fun times with friends, and I've got a lot of things planned this year. Not only sincerely like holidays, but also plans for friends and plans for the future for goals that I want to achieve. So one of the things on this channel that I want to do is, you know, again, do more research, which is important. Also finding more topics to talk about, grind some ideas, really understanding, you know, what are great topics to talk about and where is really the market research that might actually pivot and help us, you know, achieve growth on this channel. Because I'm not saying we don't have growth currently, we definitely do, but it's important that you keep that consistently and growing on like big. Another thing that I've currently been happening is like collaborating with other content creators. Sorry, I've been like drinking coffee. I've been talking to several people, specifically coming from Reddit and other social media, and I've been reaching out to them and they've been reaching out to me, is to understand, you know, what basically are you doing on YouTube or Twitch or whatever platform you do. And I basically explained to them like, hey, I've got 2 channels on YouTube. One sincerely mostly focused on how to, you know, influence people to do social media, how to grow on Twitch, with also explaining the most recent technology that you can use to your advantage. You know, and then we also have a Let's Play content creation channel where I basically post videos on, you know, games that I like to play and series that I like to play. So like Walking Dead and Dredge and, you know, those type of games you'll definitely find on that channel. It's definitely something I think you should really look into. So if you really want to see me have fun and really understand the gaming scene as well, then that's definitely something you want to check into. You can find, again, the link in the description down below. But yeah, for me, guys, this is something that I thought and I think is important to do, is to talk to you guys, but also to kind of show you guys how I'm doing on a personal level, and to understand, you know, what has been happening in my life, what has changed. And I think it would be fun to maybe make like a monthly series, like a monthly update or something, where we talk about, you know, upcoming changes, things that, you know, happen in my life. We could also say like, hey, instead of recording it on YouTube, or maybe do it as well on Twitch, maybe do like a double thing of recording it on Twitch and then putting it on YouTube. You know, for me, it's that I want to look into ways of rebuilding this channel, and I've also thought of maybe revamping things. As you guys know, I love building and designing things, so I've always, you know, had that eye, or that eagle's eye on, I want to change out my logo, or I want to change out my, you know, my banner or my thumbnail or my intro. There's always like fun things that I love doing, is to look into what can I do to upgrade my intro or upgrade my banner or my social media or whatever that is. So those are a lot of things that I'm currently working on. So one of the things, well, last thing basically for this video, I am going to be uploading more videos on this channel, more videos on the gaming channel. I'll be streaming a lot more on my official Krale channel on Twitch, because I really find it important that I also bring that along. For you guys that didn't know, I'll be streaming on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'll be then doing Twitch, or YouTube on Tuesday and Thursday. Now, I also will be posting new pictures on Instagram. I'm basically in contact with someone to, you know, get better quality pictures. I really want to upgrade my social media. So I contacted Fodet, which is someone that I'm talking to on Instagram, which is like a photographer in the Netherlands. And I would love to get some better quality pictures out there, like headshots, and, you know, kind of like upgrading my social media again in that sense. And I think if we combine the consistency of uploading videos on YouTube, then grabbing the audience from these videos onto Twitch, and then also building out your social media, so it's kind of like a three-way train, or a three-way train that basically goes around in circles. It's like uploading videos, grabbing the audience to Twitch, and then upgrading your social media. That's what I've been working on for now. So yeah, that was a lot. So you guys maybe noticed I've been kind of like stuttering for a bit, because I've got a lot of things that I still want to talk about, but I also have another video to record, and I've been recording now for 17 minutes. But, you know, let's make this like a monthly thing, see how that goes. If it maybe hits a couple of, 100 views, or maybe even less. We'll see what we would do with the monthly thing, but I really think it's important that we kind of share that personal connection as well on YouTube. And of course, that's like the way I can share things with you guys that are happening in my life that I find important sharing. Fun fact, I am actually growing out my beard. I'm actually also like growing out my hair to see how my potential is with growing out a beard, how I will look with like a bigger, fuller beard. I have no clue. I've always been that pet peeve that when I was growing out my hair or my beard, I was like, I'll probably like trim it shorter or trim my hair shorter. And now I really just want to see, okay, what happens if I grow out my hair and grow out my beard, and to kind of see like the difference between that. But anyway, guys, you know, as always, I really appreciate every single person of you watching these videos of mine. They mean seriously the world to me. You know, and to be fair, the fact that my channel for both, Rubino and Official Krale are still gaining views from people out there means the world to me. And even through tough times, you know, it's something I dearly do, and I appreciate all the feedback that you guys have been giving me, like through Instagram, Discord, through Twitch and YouTube comments. It's something that has always been my dream, to start YouTube, to build videos, to edit them myself, and to eventually build a community out of that, and to, make it a life full-time thing. And I really think that you and I can all do this together, and I really think that, you and I are definitely going to get to that point within time. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you for being here. I really hope that you guys actually check out my other videos as well. But without further ado, appreciate you being here. I wish you guys all the best, and thank you for listening to me basically talking about my life. Bye-bye.